Hello everybody and welcome back to the Brawl for All Pro Wrestling Show. It's episode 62. Your host Jeff Jaros here as always, and this week I am joined by Jeff Crow. What's up?
Not a whole lot. Kick back in the recliner, ready to do the show.
Right on. C-Dub was going to get on this week, but he has some stuff to work on and everything. So, we'll try to get him on here next week, but I do want to shout out Chronochord Media and thank him for getting on here every week. Too bad we couldn't get him on, but that's just the way the ball rolls, I guess. So, hopefully we can get him on here next week. And shout out to Chronochord Media. Make sure you go down to the description below and check out their channel. I put their link to YouTube up in the description below, so go down and check that out and subscribe, and go check them out on Twitter and Facebook and everywhere. But we got to start off the show with a dedication here, Jeff. It was a sad day Thursday. Good old Axl Rotten, a.k.a. Bryan Knighton, who's his real name, I believe, passed away at age 44. I'm guessing the reports are an apparent overdose, which is not cool. I guess they found him outside of a McDonald's parking lot is what his mother is saying. Did you read something on this?
Yeah, well, I just seen where it said something about his mother. Pretty much said that's what she thinks it was, so.
Yeah, Axl, him and Balls, man, they had that tag team in ECW when ECW was running wild. And I mean, they were the chair shot maniacs.
Wow. Big man, he took too many chair shots.
You got to go back, though, to even whenever Ian and Axl were a tag team, Ian Rotten. Those guys had the old infamous Singapore glass-coated, I forgot what the match was called, but they taped their fists up and dipped them in glass and, like, went at it. I mean, they were ultra-violent hardcore before anybody was.
Yeah.
I mean, Axl was, you know, you got to give it to him for this. He went out there and put his body on the line for the fans. I mean, that's the bottom line no matter how he went out. It's unfortunate that he went out with an overdose if that's what ends up happening, which we will report in the oncoming weeks.
Not old either.
No, only 44 years of age. So let's start off the show here with a quick 10 seconds for old Axl Rotten. Rest in peace.
Yep, rest in peace, Axl.
So, a bit of a sad note to start the show off right there. I did see some things, though, in the last few years. I saw him and Sandman on YouTube doing a shoot interview. It was kind of interesting if you're looking for any kind of material on Axl Rotten, you know, inside his career and stuff. He talks a lot about it. It's Raven and Axl Rotten, not Sandman. But it's a really good shoot interview on YouTube. Yeah, it's really cool. And I know he suffered from some health problems lately. I know they did that hardcore documentary, and I think he had suffered a stroke or something, or...
He wasn't good.
He was not in good health, so yeah, rest in peace. Hopefully he's in a better place. But he will be missed by all the ECW faithful, especially, that enjoyed all the years that he entertained them. So, gotta dedicate the show to him. Okay, so going on to Raw to kick it off. And we watched this Monday, and I'm telling you what, it was not the most exciting Raw. I did fall asleep for about 20 minutes on this one, I have to note. The viewership was actually down from 4.98 to 3.383, so that was quite a drop. Even though they featured Brock and Heyman, you would think that they would have kept the ratings steady. Was there anything going on Monday night other than wrestling, though? I forgot.
Not that I know of. It could have been, but I don't think there was.
I don't think there was anything going against it, now that I read.
No.
They would have mentioned it if that was the case.
Yeah, not last Monday.
So a significant drop there, really. 4.9 to 3.3. That 4.1 that they drew there, that was pretty good. I mean, for what they had been doing lately, down on almost ones, you know.
Yeah, I don't know, especially with like you said, Brock, Heyman. You think they would have? I don't know if they didn't advertise them that much or what.
The act could be running stale on them.
I don't know.
Is it wearing off? I think they need to do something different with him, I'm thinking.
Yeah.
He needs to be a full-out face and ditch Heyman or something, in my opinion.
He's advertised for this Monday.
Okay, well, I can't wait to watch that then, see what happens. Hopefully it's better than what they did with him this week, in my opinion.
No, I know they didn't do anything well when we get to it yet, but...
Yeah, well, they had to kick off, you know, with the Brock, Heyman, and Ambrose in-ring segment, you know, where Brock and Heyman were out there, and Heyman just spewing off the same old stuff. I even said it when we were watching, the same old stuff he says all the time. It's kind of getting redundant now.
Yeah.
But pretty much saying, you know, how he will go on to WrestleMania and face Triple H and all that. And then Ambrose came out, and in un-Brock-like fashion, He did not kick Ambrose's ass, even though Ambrose said, that he was not scared. He wanted to find out what the fuss was all about, he said. So, and Brock, didn't beat him down or anything, so.
No.
And Triple H would point that out later on. And I kind of thought, they made Ambrose seem like he had some balls there marching right out against Brock.
Yeah.
And stepping in the ring like that.
Laughing.
Fuss about. So, what'd you think about that whole Brock Heyman? I mean, it was cool to see him on there for sure.
Yeah, that was good. And the Ambrose spot was good where he came out there.
I thought so as well. I think Ambrose was doing a hell of a job here in this spot, and we may see him get the title before Roman Reigns here next.
Yeah, I know. They may change their mind or what their plans were, because he's getting hella pops. Even on SmackDown, he's getting, Raw.
Yeah.
I think he's getting over better than Reigns, really.
Yeah, I watched some SmackDown, too. I couldn't get all the way through it. I've been having a lot of issues lately on my DSL with the network and everything. I got to get that figured out. I was able to pull up some of the SmackDown, and I did watch AJ's match against Miz, and I seen that him and Jericho are going to be going at it next week again.
Yep,
and
on SmackDown.
Yeah, and we're going to get to that more here in a second. But they had Kalisto defeat Rusev by countout, and Del Rio was out there. And I've noticed Del Rio hasn't been wrestling, so that lower back issue must be some sort of a problem right now.
Yeah, it seems like all I'm getting. Have they even said anything about Sheamus?
Well, we found out he's out at least 4 to 6 weeks, remember?
No, that's right.
With whatever kind of break he has. Kalisto,
I posted that picture, but I didn't know.
I don't really see the point of throwing him against Rusev other than him and Del Rio are in the feud. And then how did this make him look winning by countout? Pretty weak as a U.S. champion, in my opinion.
It did.
I don't have anything else to say on that.
No,
Kalisto Rusev. Steph announced the Ambrose Reigns versus New Day backstage to Ambrose and Reigns' face. I thought that was a pretty good little spot. And, I thought that's going to be a pretty good main event, really.
Oh, yeah.
Anytime you have the New Day thrown in there, these days is pretty good.
Oh, they're so over there.
But you just knew exactly what was going to happen once that was announced.
Oh, I know.
And Brock is still in the building.
Yeah. It was pretty evident what was going to happen.
Then going on, I kind of went a little bit more into Raw this week. We had less notes and news, so we're going to go through Raw a little bit more in depth here. Brie interviewed by Renee Young and asked about Nikki's injury. It was funny that Charlotte and Flair interrupted her, and they had her claim that it could have been her fault, acting all like sorry, and then she's like, yeah, I could care less about Nikki.
Okay.
I thought that spot was pretty good. They got her acting like a Flair now, which they should have done from the get-go.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, I like Flair being with her all the time, too.
Oh, yeah. He's with her even on SmackDown and everything.
He's just out there dancing on the entrance. I love that.
He's having fun.
It's so hilarious watching that.
He's having a good time.
Then we went on to the Usos defeating 2/4 of the Social Outcasts, who have become the resident jobbers now. Usos defeated Rose and Axl. It was a high-flying splash on Rose. I mean, I guess the guys are trying to get over any way they can, but they seem like the new three-man band, in my opinion.
I know.
It's just like, I don't see him really doing much, especially Adam Rose.
I know. Yeah, I don't know how old he's getting up there, but I don't know what he's got left even.
And with these stringer releases that NXT had, I'd be a little bit worried right now that maybe the main roster might drop a few guys.
Yeah, they're gonna make some room too, probably.
You think so? They haven't really done the old spring cleaning too bad this year, have they?
Not yet.
Did they release a bunch of guys this? I know they released Brad Maddox.
Yeah, but it hasn't been too many,
I've kind of forgotten, but I don't think they've released too many guys. But we do have a string of releases today, so I guess you could count that.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they're starting with NXT and going back up.
Yeah, it's kind of. I guess that they're going to start in their developmental first now because they're kind of like a, another brand almost.
Yeah, once they get them loaded up, then probably takes them out of the main roster once NXT's good and stacked up.
Right, we'll get there in a few though. More on that. The next segment was one of my favorites. the Miz TV segment with AJ Styles. So he's asking questions and talking about AJ, and he gives him no chance to respond or answer. He keeps putting the mic in his face and pulls it away every time AJ went to say something. And then he compared AJ to Daniel Bryan and said that he had no chance in WWE without his help. So what did AJ do? Got up and busted him, and I mean, he whooped Miz's ass live on Raw. I mean, that looked like a stiff beating, if you ask me. I mean, it was like he really laid him in there on Miz. Miz told him to lay him in or something, but I never heard any heat. But I did hear some heat with AJ and Vince. Have you heard that?
No, I didn't hear that.
I guess there's a little rumor going around that Vince doesn't like how he's being pushed straight to the top like he's been.
What?
Yeah, so there is rumors already, only after a cup of coffee, with heat between him and Vince. But there's also rumors that Triple H wants him booked by 2018 as the champion and wants him to be main eventing by the end of this year. So it's like, I guess, a struggle there between Vince and Triple H on what they want to do with AJ. I didn't want to really report that rumor with Vince because it could just be complete bullshit. But if there's already heat with AJ, that'd suck.
Yeah, Triple H isn't going to win that yet.
And I just see he's doing so good on there, and that theme song and the way they've been using him, that don't mess it up.
Vince just, I don't think, you don't want to listen to Triple H and change some stuff.
Yeah, because Triple H is real high on him, but now the rumors that Vince, he's got heat with Vince just the way he's being portrayed. So that's just kind of ridiculous in my opinion.
I read something where I thought I'd seen that Vince wanted him to be a heel or something.
Yeah, he shouldn't be a heel. Well, maybe they're kind of worried about him taking over Reigns in popularity.
Probably.
I already think he has.
Yeah, I know he has. I don't know. The crowd's chant AJ Styles.
Yeah, and you saw that right there whenever he came out in the Rumble, how much over he was.
Pretty loud, too.
Yeah. But I thought that was sick. What'd you think about that beatdown on Miz? I'm hoping that stuff's not the case.
Miz rolled out of there quick.
Yeah, he did. He got the hell out of Dodge. Everybody was talking about how he got a beatdown, too. And I saw on SmackDown he ended up beating his ass again and used the calf crusher finisher. So he's got a submission and the Styles Clash now. It kind of makes me wonder, are they going to keep him using the Styles Clash or let him go to the calf crusher? Less dangerous.
Yeah.
That is a pretty dangerous move.
Morrow was the one that, well, I think King was like, I didn't even know what that move was called.
Yeah. Come out of nowhere with it. Morrow's awesome on SmackDown.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is that you think the Styles Clash could be a little too dangerous for Vinny's liking?
I don't know. That's what I was wondering.
Because there has been all them guys, like Roderick Strong and that took it wrong and got hurt pretty bad.
Yeah, if you botch that up for a little bit, you can hurt somebody.
You don't tuck your head right, you're done.
I know.
Yeah, you don't want to be dropped on your head, going straight down, and your head dropped underneath your body like that, full dump on the head. You got to make sure you tuck that chin back. And I think it's a weird bump for some guys to take because they're so used to tucking.
Yeah.
It's just weird. Like, I could see them making him use that calf crusher. It's a pretty cool looking sub.
A lot of guys in WWE haven't taken the Styles Clash, so you probably worry about that too.
No, a lot of guys haven't. More of the guys in NXT have.
Yeah, one guy did. I don't know who. Somebody did.
Curtis Axel.
Yeah, Curtis Axel.
That's what I'm saying. So he did the calf crusher next. He didn't do it to Biz. Well, I'm kind of curious to see if they're going to let him do it again.
We'll see what he does next time.
Yeah, I hope they let him use it.
Jericho.
Yeah, him and Jericho are going to have a feud here going into the pay-per-view, I think.
It'll be interesting what they do with him on Raw.
If Jericho can get the win here on SmackDown, then that'll be the rubber match on Fastlane. And AJ could get over there on the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
And win the rubber match.
Vince ain't going to try to push him down.
I'd hate to see that.
That would suck.
I'm going to have to keep my eye on that situation.
It's going to be like damn near impossible that he tries to.
Yeah, I know. It
could end up being like another Daniel Bryan thing.
That's going to be the situation, it seems like. And it's funny that they had Miz say that.
Yeah.
On Raw. He probably say he's like Daniel Bryan.
Yeah.
Moving on from AJ, though, I love that he's in WWE regardless. Brie Bella defeated Charlotte. She reversed the figure 8 and got her into a small package and pinned her. I was kind of shocked.
Yeah.
It kind of put me to sleep, but you rewound and let me see what was going on there, so. Couldn't believe Brie Bella pulled off the win against Charlotte, really, so.
Oh, I know.
Big Show defeated Eric Rowan via chokeslam, and then Harper, Strowman, and Rowan afterwards beat the Showdown big time post-match. Yeah, they have. And a note here, Bray Wyatt, Bo Dallas, and IRS, they all left Raw early to go see their father-in-law / grandfather in the hospital, Blackjack Mulligan. I guess he wasn't doing good. And they rushed them guys out of there quick to go see him, so that's why Wyatt, Bo Dallas, and IRS were not on Raw.
I see.
Yeah, I forgot that. I forgot he wasn't even out there with the social outcast. Bo wasn't.
Anybody update how he's doing?
No, I haven't seen any updates on him, but I guess he's doing all right since we haven't heard anything. So that's good news. No news is good news.
Yep.
So no Wyatt. We were wondering what the hell that was all about. We kind of sucked not having him out there, but we were like, yeah, that kind of sucked.
Yeah, we couldn't figure out why the hell ain't he out there?
Hell, we might as well talk about this note, too, right now. I guess, reportedly, old Vince is real high on Braun Strowman and wants him and Taker at Mania.
He's real big. Vince loves his big jack dudes.
And I guess that everybody else is like, nah. And I even heard a rumor that Undertaker refused to face Strowman at Mania. So, I don't know. All these rumors that we're talking about are just, I mean, I'm not taking them as 100% for sure.
Yeah.
But they did say that Taker refuses to face Strowman and that Vince is so big on Strowman that he wants him to have take on Taker.
That'd be interesting.
I don't know. It's like almost like a throwback to when he was facing like Giant Gonzalez and everybody.
I know.
It's almost ridiculous.
Like a guy that he's probably going to be there for a little while.
He's got a little more talent than Giant Gonzalez, but still, just a big guy. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how far he's going to go.
Yeah, that's just a funny note that I read. Titus O'Neil defeated Tyler Breeze. I think they're pushing old Titus.
Yeah.
And they're drowning old Tyler Breeze. Yeah, they're like, let's get Summer Rae away from him and just start burying him.
That's the event. That's on Vince, I remember.
Okay, I'm seeing.
Last week.
I'm claiming either an NXT return or a release for him by the end of this year.
Yeah.
With the weight, there's another guy that Vince is just like, whatever, Triple H. With I think it's wrong because Tyler Breeze has a lot of talent. We talked about it before. I really enjoyed him on NXT. Really.
He does, and like he said, he has like his own unique entrance, like with the self.
Yeah, it's something that nobody's ever done before, and nobody's really using that like pretty boy gimmick like that.
Right.
He's just the perfect heel to hate, really.
Modern day Rick Martel.
That's how they should be using him, but obviously they don't want to do that because Titus O'Neil pinned him with the Clash of Titus.
Yeah.
They had Heyman, Triple H, Brock backstage. That was funny. Triple H talked about Ambrose getting out alive earlier and asked, "Things aren't getting soft in Suplex City, are they?" And Lesnar just patted Triple H on the shoulder and said, "We'll see you at WrestleMania 32." And Triple H's like, "We'll see." That was great. And I've heard now that instead of Reigns and Triple H, they're thinking about throwing the curveball and having him and Brock main event Mania for the title. What's your thoughts on that?
That'd be sweet.
And that's pretty much the reason that they had that segment there, is what I read.
Him and Brock would be great.
Because they're thinking they've had him and Brock though at Mania already. The year that he burned himself with the dry ice.
That was the man, yeah.
That was like the first year he came back in though.
Yeah, they could have a hell of a match.
Yeah, especially if it's for the title, it'd be totally different. I'd dig it.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're going to do with Reigns and Ambrose though, if they do.
Maybe that's what they were doing with Ambrose, get them Brock's face. Maybe they'll have Ambrose and Brock.
Get Reigns out of it completely?
I don't know.
Well, he's going to be in the match, but
yeah, it's a tough call.
It doesn't. It just seems like it's up in the air right now. So that's cool that we don't know who they're really going with. We think it's Reigns. It could be Ambrose with the way he's getting reactions, and then Brock and Triple H may be thrown as a curveball. So it's kind of cool that we don't really know who's the all-out winner going into that.
All right.
And I'd rather not know.
I know.
But I always had the feeling that it was going to be Reigns against Triple H because that's what they've had planned forever now.
I don't know. Maybe if they have Ambrose, like I said, feud with Brock after him and Triple H go at Mania.
Yeah, there you go. Brock and Ambrose at Mania.
Could be.
Because who would take on Brock if it wasn't Triple H or Reigns?
Yeah.
I don't even know who they have scheduled right now for him.
I don't know.
Because I do have some rumored matches. Oh, yeah, I do know who they have planned for him. Right now, it's Wyatt.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because, they had him beat him down, take him out of the Rumble.
Yeah.
I mean, so the seeds are planted there for that feud as well with Bray Wyatt.
There's a couple different things they can do, so...
Yeah, and I'll get onto that WrestleMania news here in a second. But a couple more things. Ziggler defeated Owens via zigzag, which I was kind of surprised to see Ziggs get the win over Owens there.
Oh, no. Good job again.
No, that was good. Sasha cut a promo. Pissed off Team Bad, didn't she, kind of? And they came out before the match, and then they decided to stick by her side.
Yeah.
And then she ended up defeating Becky Lynch via DQ. And then Lynch and Banks ended up having to fight off Team Bad afterwards after Team Bad attacked Sasha Banks. So it looks like Sasha Banks is going to be pushed as a face now.
Yep.
And we are completely free now of all factions in that faction deal because they have no more Team Bella because, well, obviously Nikki's gone.
Yeah.
There's no more Team Bad and whatever they were called, PMS, they're gone.
PMS.
Yeah, I don't know. I remember what they were called. PCB.
PCP.
I can't. Yeah, it was PCB. Remember PMS though?
PMS.
Pretty Mean Sisters, Ivory and Marlena.
Oh, I do, yeah.
The Pretty Mean Sisters. They had Meat. Remember they introduced Meat, Sean Stasiak.
Yeah.
He was simply called Meat. That was so stupid. He had like underwear on for tights. Instead of like Tommy Hilfiger around the top, it said Meat.
Shit was hilarious.
Oh, Jesus. Shawnee Stasiak. New Day versus Reigns, Ambrose for the main event after that. And how about that giving old Sasha Banks the nod right there before the main event, too? That was pretty cool.
Yeah. They're going to be pushing her.
Right. Reigns hit a Superman punch on Kofi. Ambrose DDT'd Biggie for the win. That was a pretty good finish there, too, that they had him just destroy New Day. And it had been a while since anybody just... Well, New Day's hasn't been on a roll at all lately.
No.
They've been losing a lot lately.
They just haven't lost the titles.
And then Lesnar came down, though, after New Day attacked Ambrose and Reigns, and he just watched and let him attack him, and then he jumped in there and grabbed Ambrose and F5'd him. So like you said, there's the seed right there planted for him and Ambrose.
Yeah.
So they could do Reigns and Triple H and him and Ambrose. But they may throw the curveball and have him go against Triple H. So could you see a feud between Ambrose and Reigns, maybe? Coming out of the triple threat, maybe, if Brock doesn't...
They kind of did that on SmackDown where them two are... He's hit him a couple times.
Well, yeah, that would be a perfect...
Accidentally hit him.
If they want to go with Triple H, and see, I didn't get that far. If they want to go with Triple H and Brock for the main event, they can do Reigns and Ambrose and easily plant the seed in that triple threat.
Yeah, because they've been... like I said on SmackDown, he jumped off and was going to hit, like it was Rusev and somebody else. And he hit Reigns, so...
Well, the thing about it is they don't even need to turn anybody heel or face for the feud.
No.
I think Reigns ultimately would be the heel in it anyway.
Yeah.
Just by the fans' reaction.
The fans would, yeah.
Yeah. So overall, it was a decent Raw. Put me to sleep for 20 minutes, so I can't say it was great.
Snoring.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
I enjoyed the Brock finish there at the end, and it was a good payoff to wait the 3 hours that you got to sit.
Yep.
If it wasn't 3 hours, I probably wouldn't have passed out, so... If they could knock it down to 2, I'd appreciate that.
Yeah, 3's a little
I mean, they got SmackDown, so why do they need a 3-hour Raw?
No, if they do go with a live SmackDown, that'd be alright.
I'll never stop complaining about that, I don't think.
Yeah.
Anyway, going on to the news now, as we have finished off Raw, and we might as well just say the rumored matches for 32 right now. Reigns and Triple H for the title, Brock and Wyatt, and that Taker and Strowman, but they also have the Divas title, Lynch, Banks, and Charlotte in a triple threat. But we might see the Taker Strowman, which is not locked, and obviously the other two are not locked now as well, so... I don't know.
Yeah, they've left it open to where they can go a few different ways.
But as of the time I did the show, those are the rumored matches that I checked the last time, other than the updates that I talked about. Did you see that AJ Styles, another note on him, he was announced for live events, finally, coming up?
Oh, wow. No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, so they started putting him on live events in replace of Roman Reigns for a couple of events. They had to drop Reigns for some reason. I can't remember, but he was replaced by AJ.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Nakamura on NXT. He arrived in the United States Tuesday night to start his WWE career, do the testing, and then start training. So hopefully all his tests come back right so we can get Nakamura in there ASAP. He's going to be on that TakeOver Dallas against Sami Zayn. They didn't announce it this week on the episode, so
that'll be sweet.
I can't wait till that episode when they actually announce it. Should be coming up here. What'd you think of NXT this week? It was a good match between Apollo Crews and Finn Balor, but other than that, I thought it was just so-so.
So I said it. Other than that match, it was kind of boring.
Really putting a lot behind Carmella, aren't they?
They are.
And I found something out. Her dad was WWF jobber Paul Vandell.
Yeah.
Wow. I think C-Dub may have actually mentioned that before on the show, but I'm not sure.
Yeah,
but I was quite surprised to see that.
She said that, didn't she?
Yeah. Yeah. I was quite surprised to see that.
Yeah.
It kind of gives her a little bit more credibility in my eyes.
Yeah. She's at least got a background, so.
Well, other news on NXT releases.
Yep.
Patrick Howard and, is it Magno or Mangno? I've never seen the guy.
I didn't either.
I don't know Patrick Howard either. Or Patrick, wait a minute, was he the one from Tough Enough?
Yeah, I think was that him, the black guy?
Yeah.
Is that what his last name was?
I'm not sure who Patrick Howard is. I never did look it up, but now I'm putting two and two together, and I'm thinking that may be him.
I'll have to check it out.
Yeah. Marcus Louis, one of your favorites.
I haven't seen him in a while.
Sylvester Lafort.
Yeah, haven't seen him.
Yeah, and Bull Dempsey, Bullfit. We just seen him this week, right? Or it was the week before he was on there?
Week before, Bullfit.
We won't be seeing old Bullfit anymore, which was my vote for the worst gimmick this year, in my opinion. I didn't like it.
He'll probably go to ROH.
He's going to have to go somewhere. Old Bull Dempsey's gone.
Bull.
So,
gone.
Looks like they're cleaning house, so I'd be a little worried to be anybody who's walking on eggshells around there right now.
Yep. Better step it up.
Gotta step it up. Awesome Kong, released from TNA after she was sent home from that UK tour after that incident involving Rebby Hardy, a.k.a. Rebby Sky. I don't know, it was something bad because they sent her ass home and then they released her. I don't really remember the actual incident and what was all done. I'm sure to say Rebby Sky probably isn't totally innocent in the whole deal either, but Awesome Kong's done with TNA now. Be a good time for NXT to pick her ass up and get her in a feud with old Nia Jax.
Oh, I know. That's what I was just thinking.
Even if it was one damn match, I wouldn't care.
Oh, that'd be sweet. Well, it'd probably depend on what it was. I don't know. I think they'd still pick her up, but
it was
anything major.
I think it was a physical altercation of some sort.
Yeah.
Backstage, so.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah. One of the last notes, actually, that I had, one of two last notes. Vince reportedly wants Daniel Bryan on Raw next Monday in Seattle, Washington. I guess he's been against getting back in a non-wrestling role, and backstage they think it's hurting his chances with Vince to come back and wrestle because Vince wants things done on his own accord. So what do you think about the chances of Daniel Bryan showing up in Seattle, Washington next week?
That'd be pretty sweet.
I'd love to see it. I'd say Daniel Bryan needs to go ahead and just do it unless he just is content with what he's doing and doesn't need the money. I mean, he might as well just get in there.
I think he would want to do it, though.
He'd make a great manager, or
I could do a lot of stuff with him.
Yeah, he'd be a good GM, general manager, something like that. That's a role that I'd like to see come back as the old general manager role.
Yep, the old GM.
Somebody out there with some kind of power other than the authority.
Right. That just gets old.
I'm almost about ready. I wouldn't want to say that they need to do a brand split again, but with all the guys they're getting,
they're gonna.
They almost need two brands almost.
Yeah, it's getting close to that.
That brand split worked for a little bit. I thought I liked it for a while.
Yeah,
when they kept them totally separate and they were two separate entities, it was cool.
Yeah.
But once they started intermingling them again to the super shows and all that, it got ridiculous.
Yeah, it just got back to like normal. And
I don't know. There's been talks about maybe doing that again, so
we'll see. If they can keep pushing guys up, they may have to.
I mean, unless you just want to make NXT the other show.
Yeah, that's possible, but
They don't want to get him off that net. Yeah, they don't want to get him off the network.
No.
Okay, so the last note that I had, on a sad note here to end it, I guess Bret the Hitman Hart announced that he has prostate cancer. But he was asked about it, and he said he's not scared and that he thinks he's going to pull through it, so.
Well, that's good.
He's got a good attitude about it, but yeah, I'd say best of luck to Bret Hitman Hart on dealing with that prostate cancer, and I hope he pulls through okay.
Yeah, hopefully we get some updates.
Yeah, we will definitely keep everybody updated on that, for sure. Did you have any more notes?
I got a few, actually.
Yeah, go ahead and talk them.
I guess the WWE's having a little issue with maybe trademarking the Balor Club. Did you see that?
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, Baylor University is trying to block it.
Oh, Baylor University?
Yeah.
Well, it's Balor, not Baylor.
I know, but Baylor, for some reason, is trying to block it.
That sucks.
So, I don't know if they're going to go to court over it or what.
That sucks, because I love the Balor Club. He's even got that on his logo when he comes out now on his Titantron.
I know. So, we'll see what happens there. I don't know.
With all them...
Stop wearing that.
That suck. Because they got all those guys coming in from the club, so...
I know.
Well, they could always use something different.
Yeah, but we'll see. Maybe they won't end up taking it that far and they'll just let them use it.
I'm hoping not. I'm hoping WWE fights for it, because that's not the same name.
Yeah.
Balor, Baylor. It's two different names.
Yep.
So what else do you got?
And they got... Oh, Ryback's got some new ring attire. He's got, got shorts. He looks... I almost said, Shamrock with no shin pads.
Well...
He's got, I don't think they're MMA gloves. I think they may be weightlifting. I don't know if they're... You can't really tell.
So he's got a whole new look.
Yeah, a whole new look.
See, I didn't get that far. I'm going to have to check out SmackDown here when I get off and check out his new look.
He's leaned down, too, though.
Is he a singlet still?
No. Like I say, he's got shorts on.
Like MMA tights?
Yeah.
Well, what are they going to do? Try to have him and Brock fight?
I don't know.
They look the same now, or what?
No, he don't have MMA tights. He's got the regular shorts.
The regular just tights?
Yeah, just the regular tights.
Are they like spandex or the full tight, like the tighty-whitey type?
Like the tighty-whitey.
Like a Skip Sheffield look.
Yeah, kind of like that.
But a little more updated with the MMA look going on, like Shamrock, huh?
Kinda, yeah.
And no shirt, huh? No tank top. He's pretty ripped, I'd say.
Yeah, like Batista with gloves on.
Wow. I'm going to have to check that out for sure. Thanks for letting me know.
Yeah, like I said, I think, I actually thought he looked more like Batista with gloves on.
I'm also going to have to go on 2K16 and create him with his new outfit.
Yeah, Batista had his head shaved. That's kind of what he looked like.
So what else do you got? You said you had 3.
Not really anything too much other than I just seen some little deal where Stone Cold talking about the increase in injuries, and he was just saying basically because it was because people like the wrestlers are going a lot harder and faster.
Oh heck yeah!
So it's like football now. There's more injuries. Same thing. People are getting bigger, faster, stronger, fast, and all that.
So what's he claiming? They need to kind of cut back on what they're doing, or?
Nah, he just said it's basically, part of what to happen.
Man, there's just too many, though.
Yeah. They basically asked him about the injury bug, and that's what he said.
I'm happy to report that there's no injuries this week.
Yeah. So he acts like it's probably not going to end real soon, anytime soon the way it sounds. It's going to be like any other sport.
People just blowing ACLs and blowing knees out and ripping freaking meniscuses and...
They're doing a lot of high-flying stuff and a lot of fast-paced wrestling.
Yes, they are. They really are. And injuries are going to happen, but this is the worst I've seen it.
Oh,
yeah. Because they've had some big guys go down, too, like Sting, Randy Orton.
Right.
Not just your young guns,
No.
Cena's out.
It's been bad.
Yeah, it's been real bad. They might need to tone it down a bit.
Yep.
Just to see guys not get hurt all the time, but I'd hate to see them not go all out there, though,
They could slow it down some of the matches.
Man, they are getting pretty fast-paced. Did you hear the rumor that they may bring back a cruiserweight division?
No, that'd be sweet.
I did read something on that. I don't know how true it is, but I said that they may think about bringing a cruiserweight division back. That's another rumor, so don't take it 100%, but if it happens, I did say it.
Yeah, I think they need to.
They need to.
Get a lot of these smaller guys in.
They do. They need to. Like, Kalisto doesn't need to be a U.S. champion right now. He needs to be in, like, the cruiserweight division, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Lighten it up.
Exactly.
Well, Jeff, I have nothing else, man.
Me neither.
Yeah, I want to thank everybody for listening to episode 62 until episode 63 next week. Everybody go down, give us a sub, give us a like if you like what you heard. Leave a comment. I can't ever stress enough on somebody needs to start commenting on here, Jeff.
Yeah. Come on.
I can't ever stress.
Good or bad.
I mean, there's got to be something bad at least that we can talk about to people to comment on. I mean, we need some kind of feedback. So, yeah, leave a comment. And make sure you sub the channel and go over on Facebook, like us there. Also, follow me at the future B4all. That's the number 4 at the future B4all on Twitter. I always share the show on Twitter as well. Go check out Chronochord Media down in the description below as well. Jeff, I thank you for getting on here, man.
Yep.
As always. Hopefully next week's a little
on here with you. Thanks everybody for listening.
Yeah, a little bit of a quick episode this week, but
yeah, there wasn't much going on.
Not too much going on. So hopefully next week got a little bit more going on, a little bit more exciting. But we thank everybody for listening as always. Until episode 63, Jeff, I'm going to say peace out as always, man.
All right, peace out.
Peace, guys.